Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at ArcLatexHomepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Tuesday morning forecast update. One more dry day here, and then we are awaiting some heavy rain that will likely roll in. This will be late Wednesday into Thursday, so this may affect some outdoor activities that you may have for the new year, but you'll definitely start to feel some of those changes today as we're starting out pretty mild again this morning. Most of us in the 40s and 50s, and we do have a warm front that's moving north across the region, so we've seen just a little bit of rain pop up across McCurtain County and some locations in southern Arkansas, but the motion of the warm front is going to be up and away from us today, so the rain chance is going to be fairly low for us. But if we do see maybe an isolated shower today, it will mainly be north of the Interstate 30 corridor. One other thing that you'll definitely feel today, the south wind kind of ramping up off the Gulf of Mexico ahead of this next storm system, so it will be a breezy day. We're already seeing winds about 10 to 15 miles per hour this morning, and winds will be gusting over 20 miles per hour at times today. And that's, again, all of that Gulf air being transported in, which will be the fuel for some of the heavy rain here in the upcoming days. And even though we'll see quite a bit of cloud cover, expecting pretty mild temperatures, as we'll likely be in the mid to upper 60s across the I-30 corridor in quite a few locations across East Texas and Oklahoma, winding up in the 70s. So look at the jet stream here, which is dipping down across California. Again, that's the storm system pulling all of the cold air down across the western United States here, and there's the warm air kind of bubbling up across the Arklatex, and it will be, again, this upper level low that kind of digs in and slowly moves across the region, so we could be looking at some steady rain from Wednesday night through much of the day Thursday. And a look at Futurecast for today, you'll notice a lot of cloud cover out there. We may actually see a little bit of sun here and there, but I think clouds will be the theme. And notice really not seeing much in the way of any rainfall pop up. We'll pick things up again as we go into tomorrow morning on Futurecast, and you can see that we do continue to see some of that cloud cover across the region. Here's a look at Wednesday. So we do start out with some maybe isolated showers across the region on Wednesday morning, and then Wednesday afternoon we'll begin to see that cold front move in north of I-30, and it looks like the worst of the weather will probably be moving in just after sunset. Severe weather threat looking pretty low for us on Wednesday, but we may have a window here on Thursday where we could see a few strong to severe storms. Again, there's the outlook for Wednesday, so South Texas is where the worst of the weather will be, and then there's the outlook for Thursday. This will be any time after about 6 a.m. that we could see maybe a strong storm here produce mainly a high wind gust, but there may be a little window here where we could see an isolated tornado threat. But happy to say severe weather threat for most of us is very low, but the threat for heavy rain pretty high, especially across the northern Arklatex. We pick things up again during the day on Thursday. That's when we'll really begin to see the rain and maybe a few embedded thunderstorms overspread the region. So outdoor plans Thursday morning, Thursday afternoon looking to be a lost cause here, but we are going to see some drier air move in Thursday evening. So if you're out there celebrating the new year, maybe popping off some fireworks in the neighborhood, I can't guarantee that there won't be rain, but it looks like the trend is for the rain likely to wrap up. We'll probably have temperatures in the 40s, so I don't believe we'll see any changeover into any snow there, but stranger things have obviously happened, so we'll kind of keep you updated on that. But the threat for some heavy rain pretty high, as we'll see a lot of 2 to 4 inch accumulations, and that will be along and north of Interstate 20, and that may change, but again, the excessive rainfall outlook for Thursday from the Weather Prediction Center, that's where they believe the flash flood threat will be highest, and that will be through I-30, so can't rule out maybe some roadway flooding in those locations on New Year's Eve. And look at the 7-day forecast. We should pull in some drier air on New Year's Day, so I actually think it will turn into a pretty comfortable day and a really nice weekend. We'll have a lot of sun out there, temperatures pushing 60 degrees by Sunday, and it looks like that warming trend will carry into early next week.